Hello everyone, my name is Bogdani and today we're gonna play a new game. The game is called The Sinking City and it's a brand new Marvelous game. I just bought the game because it was released today. So I don't know much about it. I know it's an action adventure horror game, so let's get started. I just tried in the beginning to see how it's working, but I didn't play much, like 10 seconds maximum. So okay. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you request, I have researched the outbursts of hysteria and vision in the city of Oakmont, Mass. I turned out the assumption were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by vision similar to yours, a city drawing the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck had it to believe I'll... okay, done with the reading. Come on, let's play. Loading 80%. 90%. Come on. Johannes van der Berg. Okay, press any button to continue. So I saw until here, then I stopped, and then we just woke up. What about the dream? I guess this one's our main character. Oh, it's us and the Popeye, the sailor. Oh my god. Yes, close your mouth because it smells shit. I don't want to skip because I want to see the story and what's happening. How did we get there? What is this, like vision? Is that the monster that we have to be afraid of? Or? How is he falling like that if he's in the water? Physics, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now he really woke up, so he had a dream. Okay, so now we start playing. Ooh, look, very nice the game. I mean the graphics and everything. Just like Layers of Fear. So, folding camera. What's this? Okay, this one is what we read before. And we got a gun, of course. We have to rotate. Press C to activate, and I don't know. So what's this? I don't know. And T. Okay, casebook, evidence, map. Fine. Okay, these things. How do I put it back? I don't want to put it back.
Hope I never have to use it. But something tells me I will.
Ah, okay. What's that? Key evidence collected. Oh my god. So with E I can hit like things. Destroy everything my mate. What's
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Okay, anything else that we can see? Under my... Okay, here. Okay, gunpowder coils, coil springs, shell casting. I hope I don't have to craft anything in the meantime. Okay, let's go to this beautiful, I think he's British, look at his face. He's whiter than the cheese.
Now get out!
Space to climb.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
This is
Nice to meet
the
you.
brother of Heisenberg.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service.
Ah, this one, send me the letter.
I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vandenberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me your Highness. But where are my manners?
Call me
Welcome
Johannes.
to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Also, we have to choose about my problem. What's the deal with the city nice suit? Of course, I'm not gonna tell him nice suit.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place.
Isn't it?
Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
One way or another. The
Tell me
flute?
about this flood.
It
Flood.
began 6
Flood.
months ago.
Said flute.
Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
You said you know someone who can help me with my
Problem.
problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Okay, where
How can I
is...
find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Oh my god. I need somewhere to stay.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Charm.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do
What's
I
the
get
best
there?
way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Okay, goodbye.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for
I want to
helping me.
play, I don't want to speak the whole game.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
I'm sure it wasn't.
Before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Okay. Press M to activate. Let's see the map. Where is the map? So we are over here. Ooh. So where is our hotel? So that's danger. Hoppa. No. Treasure, hotel key. I don't have no idea. Wait, it's on T as well. Map. Landmarks, faster travel, investigation key, investigation scenes, generic. Okay. Okay, let's get going. Can I drive this car over here? What's this one doing here? Why are you praying at? I'll go to him. I'll try to go to no, I can't. Why? I have no idea where I have to go. Let's speak with those guys here. I think this one is waiting for me anyway. Yeah.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed.
guy a
I'm a
monkey.
private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Okay. What do you know about the
man
vision?
to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
No.
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Okay,
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey.
Malarkey.
I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
Who are?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned
He's talking the
Innsmouth
monkey
to the
face
ground.
about fish face.
Now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these
So his father had a sex with a
exquisite
monkey and
features.
that's the result.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can
Got very
get.
red eyes.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
Come on.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. These fishermen supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Okay,
As
I'll
much as I'm
suggest as well.
enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Oh, shut up, you monkey. Okay, so I have some things up there, like where I have to go. Wait, should I go there? Or... Let's hit the map. So... think he should be going back, no? He's the guy what we spoke before with. No, he just disappeared. No, I think we just went back by mistake. I'm still praying over there in the rain. What is stupid. Okay, let's go this way. If I can find anything or something. I have to get used to the map and everything so I can search for clues and stuff like that. Oh, what's that? Oh my god. What creature is this? This can attack me, no? Let's see again to the map. So no, delete. I don't know exactly where I have to go, but I will go this way. So casebook, Robert's request, hotel key room, okay, and wait, and mine place. Ah, okay. So I have things like, can I choose? Nice. Someone is my field. Albert return and stable. Okay. So those two are not going together. Combine. Can I combine them? Combine clues to make reduction. Okay. Okay, so they are not going. I need more clues, of course. Okay, let's get going. Let's go to this policeman's over here. Let's talk a little more again.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off. The port is closed by order of Robert
shut up.
Throgmorton. Back off.
Okay, let's go to this guy. Under new location, okay. Hello there.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Old Billy. You know, the new Billy.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Okay. Oh, we have flashlight as well. We just hit the doors and I think here is a house, okay. So I was just like running around like a maniac and trying to search the house. Let's make some fishy bathroom. God. Imagine the smell in this house with that. What you doing here?
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
So we need to find like clues and stuff. Okay.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis.
John Lewis.
We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
Voice that called you.
That sounds familiar.
Let's see, who
Tell
are
me
you?
about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Who is this Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay, have mercy on his soul.
So Kay's like a god
I'll
to
leave
them
you
or
to
something.
it. Take care of yourself.
Okay.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Okay, New Mind Palace clue. Okay, let's see, maybe we can find any clues. Very nice. Look at me, I'm like a ghost.
Choo choo.
I found alcohol and metal scab. Okay, that's it. We can now just sleep in this bed and drink like alcoholics. This one's the guy
I
who
can
died.
barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Somebody beat. What's that? What happened?
My head! I still hear those voices.
Me too.
Five cards short of a full house. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here. So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Like the fish here.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Can I take it? Press Q to activate. And what's the point? I have to open it somehow?
Nechri, Grena, Gebhal, Nukulina,
What happened? Whoa. So, retrocognition allows you to understand events that happen in the past. Inspect enough evidence of the scene and a vision will emerge. Step into it and find it all the critical scene. Mark the scenes in chronological order to gain new evidence. Nice. This is very nice. It's too much, too many, like... There is something here. Okay, so what happened with this?
Take this, ape face.
So somebody shoot them.
Yeah, run!
Okay, so he hit that thing.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
We have these, we have these. So I think we have to put them.
Yeah, run!
No, this one must be in the end. I think it started from here, no?
What?
Take this. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
That's it. Key evidence collected. Please press T. Okay, investigation of main case revealed clue for your mind, please. C, press to open the casebook instead of which evidence. Okay, let's press C and let's see what evidence we found. Okay, fisherman, so mind place. Okay. Albert attacked the fisherman. Okay. So close again. Okay. So Antitomus said Lewis and his people suffered a hand torment that could be a reason of hate. Okay, more clues, let's see. One fisherman is missing. Okay, I can track down Albert. Nice. Space. Albert Trehand. Should be this one. Okay, and this one is the last one. Let's see, casebook. So I can track down Albert. Fisherman. Okay.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Now I'm like... So I can't like jump? Where do I go now? Okay, let's go back then. What about here?
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
True.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Chasing all evidence collected. Okay. Can I see anything here? Go again up.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Yeah, but where he went after this? So he jumped. He didn't jump that way.
My head! I still hear those voices.
It'll take me a lot of time to figure that out. What about this guy? Yes, I didn't spoke with him.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
What about down there? Okay, so what do I have to do? Albert and the fisherman named Louis Frieden say I can track them using by my supernatural sense. How can you track it? So do I have to go back and track it from up? Oh, okay. Now I understand. He went this way.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
they run this way. Did he went though?
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Oh my god. This one is the warehouse. What's this?
There's something in the pocket.
Louis, please just give me one more week. I know everyone I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I just talk, blah blah blah. Okay, just stop it for a little because apparently I'm
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have gotten far.
I'm going crazy slowly, that's what I saw. Gunpowder. Go this way. Have to follow. So something should be here down. Press T for more information. Padlock are weak. Planks can be broken with a short melee attack, okay? Like those, so I can... Ah,
The door won't budge.
that's it, we found it out.
One fatal round to the forehead. That's no accident. This
Oh
was
my god!
deliberate.
What's that? Oh my god. I'm scared. What is this creature? So a mind place. Let's see. Found this one, and we found the dead body. Found the body over in the basement of a warehouse and far from Fisherman House. So okay. Yes, so Albert was murdered. So nothing's going with this. Bar owned by Louis. See how bad I am? Yes, so I have to make somehow like a case. And this one, Louis, the Innsmouther that killed Albert Thormund may be hiding in the bar in the Oakmont port. Okay, but just let for now,
One
let's...
fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
We'll find something here. I hope it's just water, yes? Okay, now let's just go to the... Oh, what's this? Find some stuff. Gunpowder and stuff. Okay, very good. So in the normal way. So I think now I have to go to the bar. Which I don't know where is the bar. What about upstairs? Either we went upstairs or we cannot. No, we can't. Okay, where's the bar? The bar, it's over there. It's where I have to go. Which way it is? Sorry, confused. So it's the other way around. With that one or no, this way. Going good, no? On the right side, okay. Bar, it's on this side.
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Hey, knock it off.
Okay, let's see what's happening with the...
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Seems a little generic, don't you think?
I see many things, boy, and I will tell you them in detail for a small fee.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
Okay, what can we find here? Anything?
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
What do you... I need to find...
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throg. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna go, but I'm gonna stop over here for today's episode. So don't forget to leave a like, a subscribe, to share the video and a little comment down below. And we're gonna continue with the part 2, I hope soon enough, when I will have some time to make some video. So I was Bogdani. Bye bye.